start to feel bad about themselves.
And I love
There's
these.
messages here. All right, we'll talk about what these mean. Okay.
I'm so excited. This is so much fun. Okay, everybody on YouTube that is watching this woman is important.
Faces are important.
Oh my gosh, okay.
So, one of the things you have around your eyes are what the Chinese call joy lines, what sometimes in the West we call crow's feet, which sounds very negative. But joy lines is a sign of an open heart. You get joy lines by smiling at other people, by giving and receiving love with other people. So these are wrinkles we want to get. It's not a good sign if we don't get joy lines.
And so if some, again, another surgical, well, it's not even a surgical procedure, but it's the injectables, right?
Right.
Where they take this away. Yeah, and that's what does that
affects
do?
your heart. It affects your relationships. It affects how open you can be with other people. Suddenly, that beautiful channel that you've carved from your heart to all the other people in your life has been closed, and you need to reestablish it. It's not always easy.
That is so interesting. Okay, because I did everything at once, right? So let me just tell you my story.
Okay.
I got this, and then I got all of these done here. Now, I still had some.
Right.
I guess I can't help it, but this became quite hollow. Now, I haven't done it since, right?
Interesting.
So it was quite hollow here, and frankly, when I had that, I had the worst number of relationships that were with unavailable men. This is before I met my husband and I stopped doing it.
Right.
Isn't that interesting?
Thank you. Of course. And so here's the thing, the under eye area in Chinese face reading, if there's something happening here, like if it gets sunken or suddenly becomes darkened or puffy, that's called unshed tears. Oh. And it's where we hold the feelings that we haven't yet been able to process yet, the tears that we haven't yet cried. This area also marks your life experience in your 30s. And the Chinese believe that every decade is either a Yin decade or a Yang decade. So in the Yang decades, we're kind of out in the world, we're accomplishing things, we're much more external. In the Yin decades, we're supposed to go inward and process emotions, have the struggles, have the discomforts and the difficult experiences.
Right.
Our 30s is a Yin decade, and this is the time when we start to get wrinkles in the under eyes. That shows that we're on schedule, that we're doing our job, that we've done our suffering and our growth as a result. So it's a good sign when people develop wrinkles under their eyes because it means they were on task.
And I actually like them. I think they look nice. Yeah, I think my mom had those. And I think they're attractive on a woman, and I can't get rid of mine. And I'm getting more and more of them. And which is, yes.
So, the Chinese say, you should. The Chinese say that everything that's significant in our lives, everything that is a lesson for us marks our face in some way. So this is like the photo album of all the lessons that you've learned, of all the wisdom that you've gained. It's a good thing. It's so odd in our culture that we think that wrinkles are something bad, that we kind of think of aging as something bad. What if you approached your 10 or 12-year-old child and wanted to give them creams and lotions and chemicals
what about wrinkles
to stop
on your
them?
arms? I don't like that.
I don't read bodies. When you feel love, your face lights up. When you're feeling good about yourself, everybody finds you beautiful, whether you have wrinkles or whether you're wearing makeup or no matter what you've done to your face.
That's true.
So the goal of this work is to help you fall in love with yourself, help you not be resisting who you really are inside, and kind of live your life in alignment with your inner design. Your face is considered to be a reflection of your inner blueprint. And if you can read that, then you can create a life that is in alignment, in balance with who you were meant to be, rather than who you heard you were supposed to be from early on in life. All the expectations, all the messages that we get when we first arrive as children about don't feel that way, you should do this, be like your sister. And, we just got here, we're just still trying to learn the rules. And so if they tell us we have to hop on one foot, we'll hop on one foot. If we're not supposed to feel sad in this situation, then we try not to. And we start suppressing emotions. We start moving away and losing touch with who we came in to be.
And what dimples?
Oh, dimples, another sign of charm. So she's got fabulous dimples. So this is your ability to charm other people. It's also, there's several factors on your face that the Chinese call fire. And this is someone who's meant to be in the spotlight, who when they walk in the room, people feel better, who is meant to be seen and inspire other people, uplift other people. That's just your natural ability. There's nothing that you have to do. You just have to show up. So I imagine, with that widow's peak and those dimples, you can charm the pants off of anybody. But, so chin, okay? Chin represents willpower, tenacity, the ability to endure difficult times, and also stubbornness. So you have a good chin.
And in old Chinese, I would not have had a husband because I had a too strong chin and big cheekbones.
It's not too strong, but it's good. And you need this. You need this. It's also the sign of a highly intuitive person. Okay, so it's another aspect on the face that just represents your natural talents. Okay. And fabulous philtrum. Oh my God, this groove above the upper lip, nice and wide in your face. That's a highly creative person, and again, another sign of psychic ability.
Wow.
Okay, see if there's anything else I need to say. A little bit of what the Chinese call assets, which is a very good thing. The Chinese say that we have 3 areas on our face that show money.
Oh, goody.
Yeah.
Let there be many on my face. Where are they?
So you have right above your eyes a little bit of an area. It's a little prominent, and that's specifically called assets. It has to do with luck and real estate. So, you have the most important ones on your face. You have money bags.
Money bags!
These plump little bits that some people have, and I'm still trying to develop, on either side of your chin.
Really? I thought those were like...
No, it's good.
Really?
It's very good. It's
I thought that
reserves
was
of energy.
age.
No.
Okay.
Because as some people age, these actually get less. They get concave. Or they get wrinkled.
Mine are getting bigger.
Yeah, no, this is fabulous. It's also about reserves of kindness and your ability to be kind with other people. And I've observed you doing that in your readings with other people. There's a genuine kindness there. There's
I love
a genuine
the people.
awareness, yeah. And you can tell that. That's represented here on your face. So people naturally feel safe with you. They trust you more than they would if you didn't have these.
Okay.
Our faces give messages to people about who we are, and even though we don't know, most of us, Chinese face reading, we still unconsciously react to those messages. And so one of the things that you can learn by knowing what your face says is your strengths and how other people will respond to you and how to build on that.